and the exploration of Lisbon continues today from one of my very favorite spots around the city, Parque Eduardo. What a fantastic view! I know, I basically start every single video by saying how amazing the last week was, but it's really just like that. Every week so far has topped the previous one, and that's also why my videos got longer and longer. I just had much more to talk about every week. This week though, I will try to just focus on the highlights, and most of you probably follow me on social media anyway and therefore already know what is going on. It was an insanely busy week, but it was really worth it. From Tuesday through Saturday I had at least one museum scheduled per day, and I had several invites to museums for tours, and one really sticked out. That was on Wednesday when I went to the costume museum, and I got a 3.5 hours tour around the entire museum. Even the officers, I met all the colleagues, and then Xenia and Elsa even showed me the entire storage where they keep over 38,000 pieces. Everything from buttons to 17th century dresses. It was really a unique experience. Thursday then I had a meeting with the Roca Gallery, and the result of it is that I will give a talk during one of their events next month. It's amazing. It's exactly the next step that I was planning to take, but it's also a bit bigger than I expected my first talk to be, and so it's a bit scary as well. But it gives me incredible opportunities because I have a few liberties to design the event and invite other speakers. So I can invite some other museums or related companies and thereby build relationships on a different level. The same day, the João de Deus Association also shared my article on Facebook, and for the next 2 days traffic went crazy on my blog. As a thank you, the president also offered me a book written by the poet, which I will pick up sometime this week. When I heard this, I was honestly super proud. The best confirmation, the best appreciation I can get is from the museums, and I get a lot of that at the moment. It makes me feel incredible. I actually wrote a little part about that in my last article. It was the second part on the development, my personal development throughout the quest. On Friday I had a very special experience at the Geological Museum. I was invited by Miguel, the director, and really enjoyed the visit, but at the same time it was kind of sad. I had the feeling from the beginning that the place had just been forgotten for the last decades. Not by Miguel and his co-workers, no, by everyone else. And I hope that through my article I can bring maybe some attention back to the museum. Another very proud moment was when I finally announced my first official partnership with a museum. It's with the Museum of the Presidency, where I had a tour a little while ago. And it's amazing to meet all these great people like Bruno, Miguel, Xenia and Elsa, who just love to share their work with me and are really amazing support. As I said, there are just so many amazing things happening. Again on Saturday, I finally organized a visit to the Art Museum, and we were 7 people in the end. So far my biggest groups were 3, and that was including me. I knew everyone from somewhere else, friends, colleagues, Julie from Twitter, and it's just really cool when you finally meet in person. Yeah, last week was really incredible, but it gives me a lot to do for this week, of course, like setting up the talk with Roca, or my articles get more demanding now. I have to write them further in advance so I can send them to the museum so they have time to review them. Of course, after the meetings and interviews I have more information, so many articles will now come in 2 parts, like the one this week about the National Coach Museum. No, my quest doesn't stop keeping me crazy busy, but it also doesn't stop to surprise me. It doesn't stop to amaze me every single day.